Hello to everyone and welcome to Adventure Story channel. Today I have some important details to tell for you. Okay, first of all, here I have one electrical motor overhauling report. It seems like this. Okay, you can see here details and I will read what it refers inside. Here we have the equipment description, equipment name, counter, RPM, kilowatts, isolation class, amperage, poles, number of poles, bearing type, drive end and no drive end. Mostly of the electrical motors they contain two bearings, one which is located in the drive end and the other in the non-drive end. The electrician take also some readings for isolation major tests. Okay, isolation readings before cleaning and after cleaning, and its measuring in measurements is in mega ohms. Also here we have the points how to measure. Each company have each procedure, but almost about is the same. And here I have the measuring record for diesel generator. It's also like this, as you can see. Maybe in the company you will be work, it will be a little bit different. And here we have some details like the time of performance, the load point, the engine speed, generator load, generator efficiency, lube oil pressure, inlet pressure, lube oil inlet pressure on the engine, on the filter, and also fuel pressures, low temperature, water pressure, and as you can see, it's very detailed. When you take this performance, also here it's the number of cylinders and the pressure you find inside cylinder and temperature. Okay, with these details you can see what's happening inside your engine. Next I have about boilers. What probably you will face on your tanker ship if you are working with Aalborg system. When we're going to stop one generator and we have already two generators on the grid, the other generator starts. Maybe we'll need to set boiler, let's say boiler number 1. We need to set to manual. We make start the boiler, and then when the boiler will switch on, we make it to stop. We make it stop, okay, with manual, and then we put the boiler to stop position to stop the fan. Okay, the fan will not run anymore. To lower the kilowatts, and then we set again the boiler to the manual and we make one test. We again, if we have two generators running, okay, we switch off the one and we see. That is, let's say again that if you're going to stop one generator from the grid and you have two generators already and you have one boiler running, it's not actually running, it's set in manual, but for some reason generator reads that there is demand of power in the grid and it starts in the other one. Okay, but this is a procedure. First put the boiler manual, start the boiler, stop the boiler by manual and put in the stop position, and then the fan will stop. Okay, another problem that you can face if you cannot see the counters on the boiler in the common, it's probably need to power off from the main power panel of the boilers. When the alarm will switch off, everything okay will be reset. There will be demand to switch on the fuel feed pump and the economizer feed pump because they will be tripped. But there is a problem about that if you switch off the power, maybe some components like Unisub inside the boiler will face the problem. Okay, it's better to not hurry up and wait to see what happening next. Next problem which you can face is if you have boiler feed water salinity high, and in some ships the feed pump boiler feed pump will trip also. To not lower to avoid lowering pressure, okay, we take out the sensor of the salinity and we put in the water, and then you can operate your pump. Okay, this is the procedure. What kind of problems you can face. Next, what we can tell about is very important is that if you overhaul flow meter from the boiler and it's the type with the bearings, okay, there is a sensor for the RPM for the flow, okay, the sensor for the flow. This sensor is very sensitive and must be entered properly inside the place, okay. You must be very careful. Also all your movements must be careful. Next, as you know, the Albrook boilers, they have a black sensor which is located on the air piston on the pilot. For the pilot, for the first ignition of the boiler, okay? The pilot is going down and then one small flame starts. After that, the burner also supply fuel, and then big flame appears inside the furnace, okay. This black sensor small on the piston, air piston, which drives the pilot, okay, have some special place which you must be there, okay. If you move this or you accidentally touch this and change place, the pilot sometimes come down and then remain there and not return back, okay. Mark that place to be sure. And then also this sensor give signal to a timer for some seconds, about 20 to 30 seconds, and then if do not give again the feedback, the pilot remains inside, okay. Also this problem you can face. Very important for new engineers is to be very careful where they walking, what they touch, and uh, they need to look around them, okay. It's very easy to touch something, and after senior engineers and chief engineer will looking the problem what is about, okay. And for the last, I have this a lot of papers here. This is from the ship. I take for you exactly to show you. This is, as you can see here, this is complete lock. This is complete lock, okay. This lock you can print and you can ask also some engineers to print for you. Here you can see everything. You can see the boiler pressures, the temperatures. I keep one this log I make when I come on board at the beginning, and the next log here I make when we receive some fuel with aluminium, which was bad. I like to see the difference between the fuels, okay? And also right here the RPM where I was running, okay? But here also includes the RPM. Okay, let's see what we can see here in this complete log. This complete log you can print in engine room control, okay? And you can see the boiler pressures. Let's see. It's very nice for you, for the ones engineers they start for the first time, the apprentice engineers, to make one log for this, because when you go on board after for some months or some years, when you come back again to school, you will forget, or it's a good reference for you to remember exactly temperatures, how was on your ships, and remember that is also good adjustments on some ships, and some ships they're bad adjusted because they're neglect of knowledge from engineers. Okay, first of all, here we can see the boiler fuel oil inlet temperature. Here it's 119.8 Celsius. It's very detailed log. Also there is non-log, which is printed every noon, and it's delivered to chief engineer, which is signed by second engineer. Okay, as you can see here, the exhaust gas boiler. This is number one boiler exhaust gas outlet temperature, which is 160 degrees. It's not working, but the water there inside has 160 degrees. 160 degrees, what is meaning? It's steam. Okay, correct. And then we have what we have steam pressure of number 2, which is 4.5. It is low because this boiler is on standby. As you can see here, it's very detailed and you can understand everything. Number 2 boiler exhaust gas outlet temperature. It's very important to read properly and understand what is this alarm and from where is this alarm. Okay, then there is also some, as you can see, there is some other machineries. For us it's very important the boilers, everything to be normal, not any alarms. As you can see also here there is tank condition, okay, oil bilge tank level high, normal, there is not alarm, okay. There is coming also all alarms. There is bridge lever selector, it's 57%. Okay, bridge lever 51 RPM. Next, chief engineer limit. You can see also the limits that chief engineer or by program by auto chief is set is 72 RPM limited. Okay. Next here it's everything. You can see here all detailed, okay. It's everything. A lot. You see I'm on page 5, 7. Okay, here it's very also important. It's fire main line pressure 2.36 kilogram per centimeter square. That means the fire pump is not working. Let's see now. I have number 1 generator engine high temperature cooling fresh water inlet pressure 3.9 kilogram per centimeter square. After that we have number 1 generator engine high temperature cooling fresh water outlet temperature 75.7. Lube oil inlet pressure 4.6. Lube oil inlet temperature 66 degrees. From here, from lube oil inlet temperature, you can see the condition of the cooler if the temperature increases some limits. Also here, there is indications of low limits and high limits. This is very informative page. You can see number 2 generator, number 3 generator, exactly. Emergency generator abnormal, batteries, viscosity, generator fuel viscosity 14.5. You can see generator oil purifier. You can see the purifiers, your condition. And here you can see your main engine scavenging air temperature, cylinder exhaust gas temperature. Let's see what RPM was running the engine. Okay, we was running on engine RPM. Where is, let's see, accelerator limits. Okay, bridge level 51. Okay, engine room control RPM about 50 RPMs. Okay, he was running 50 RPMs. Let's see the exhaust gas. This is slow stroke engine. Okay, very slow stroke engine. Okay, the first cylinder, number 1 cylinder, have 277.7 degrees Celsius. Number 2, 296. Number 3, 303. Number 4, 304. Number 5, 296. Number 6, 289. 6-cylinder engine, okay? And the mean temperature is 294. The deviation, the maximum deviation is 16 to 17 degrees Celsius, okay? Also we have turbocharger, inlet and outlet temperatures, scavenging pressure 0.35. That means the blower was running. This is a very good information. We have also here the air bottles pressure. Everything detailed. Alpha lubricator, how the condition, circulating pumps, everything, all. And from here you can learn also all the machineries and the names. The most built type Korean ship and most of the ships sorry, they have common systems, okay? Sorry. But for you, it's better to learn easy and detailed one by one. Nobody knows everything, but we are here to help you. Okay? This is Adventure Story. Subscribe and stay tuned. Bye bye.